G'day folks, Juno back with another video. A quick little one this time. This is to do with the Hitman challenge. If you're here watching this video, you've probably heard of it. If you haven't, then I will explain it on our way here. And I will also, either way, I'm going to include the links in the video description here, which will be the links to the video that Cheesy has made in relation to the Hitman challenge. There's a couple of episodes out now. It's very cool. And some other links to the Discord and things like that. So the Hitman challenge is, at its core, it is still hardcore gameplay. So this is the HC gameplay, hardcore rules, which I'm sure most of you know, which involves the no death. So you've got one life, death equals delete. And it is a challenge in that you have to take care of yourself. It's solo self-found. There is no auction house, there is no trading, there's no mailbox, there's no high-level carries. This is you and your character. Now, the reason why the Hitman challenge is different to the normal hardcore is because what separates this challenge is a list of elite mobs, elites and rares and rare elites, that we have a list. There's over 100 of them, and throughout your leveling experience, these rares need to be killed at or below level. So the first one being level 7, which means you need to kill it at anywhere below 7, or in fact at 7. And some of these are not easy to get to, as you will see in Cheesy's video. Now, the reason that I'm running through Elwynn Forest here at level 1 is because this is one of the first things you're going to have to do. As a level 1 Hitman, when you start out, you don't have to leave Elwynn Forest straight away, but the first 2 targets are in Teldrassil. So you have to get over to the Night Elf area. There's 2 ways to do that. Well, 2 ways that I can see within this rule set. I'm just going to move over here a little bit because we're level 1. The first is to do the deathless skip through, Dunmorrow / Lochmodan, up through over the Ironforge, the Dunmorrow airfield, the areas that you're not really supposed to get to, but you can with some creative jumping. And then you have to do a pretty sketchy swim across from essentially Lochmodan, Dunmorrow area into the wetlands, into Menethil Harbour. That swim is not long, but there are multiple crocs and a high-level murloc there. It's very sketchy. Your aggro radius is huge. You've got the option of doing it at level 5, say 5 or 6, and risk losing that extra bit of time that you've leveled. Or doing it at level 1. Level 1 means you can take even less damage, and your aggro radius could be bigger. I don't know whether there's a difference between level 1 and level 5 in terms of aggro radius. But at level 5, you've got even more of a time commitment. So a lot of people will do it at level 1, and just try to make that run. Now, I've done it another way after doing the deathless skip a few times, because we did have a few unfortunate incidents. I've got another way that I've done here. Now, the good news with this way is it's not sketchy. It's very safe. There's no enemies along the way. There's 100% chance of success of getting to Menethil Harbour. You can do it at level 1. If you want to get there at level 1 to Menethil, get to Teldrassil, and you can level 1 to 6 in Teldrassil if you want to. My recommendation, how I like to do it, is I like to do level 1 to 6 in Elwynn Forest. Pick up skinning, alchemy, whatever you want to do. First aid, all of those things. You can grind, you can quest, you can do all those things. Get to level 6, then do this run. And we'll pick it back up now. So you've seen me run through here. This is at level 1. This is a brand new character. So we're going to run through here, and I'm going to show you. Now, this is very basic. So for a lot of you, for the Tommy Salamis out there, this is not teaching you anything. For the people who are starting out and want to do a level 1 Hitman and want to get into this deal, then this may help you. because it did take us a few times of doing the skip before we got into this. So you're coming to the edge here of Elwynn Forest and Westfall. There's a couple of wolves along the way. You kind of stick to the left side of the path along the way, you won't have an issue. What I do here is run right up to the bridge, stick to the very edge of this riverbank. You won't aggro anything. Now if you do, remember that wolves are not going to follow you into the water. So on either side of this river, if you do aggro, run into the water, you're going to be sweet. This is if you're level 1. If you're 5 or 6 or whatever, these guys are not an issue, because they're only on this side of the river, they're 5. On the other side, they're, I think, 11. But again, it's not a big deal. Stay over here. If you do aggro, dip into the water. Now what we do is go across here. It's all pretty basic stuff, but it's just something that people might have missed. And it's just helpful advice for the new hitmen out there. Okay. So what we do is we run up here on kind of the spine of... is it this one? This one over here. Oh yeah, no, actually it's not that. It's this bit here. It's the little hollow bit through here. This is where we go. Then we run around here. You can get up here. Yeah, you just have to stay with it. You can get up there. And the reason for this is it gets you to here. The main thing is we want to get clear of this Murloc camp down there. You don't want to slide down through there. So we kind of do a quick little jump across there. Main thing is just get on the other side of that tree. And you're completely safe. From here, I'm not going to show all of this. You are basically going to turn on auto run. And you are going to swim. The whole way from here. We're not even on to the Eastern Kingdoms yet. It's part of the map. We're going to swim past Stormwind, whole way around here, all the way around to Menethil. There will be fatigue zones, exhaustion zones. Stay close to the edge and you're fine. There's some good spots. There's some spots along the way where you can actually get up and run on the land. Saves a little bit of time. There are some places you can stop along the way if you want to have a rest. There's a little house at some point. So you can chill if you want to, if you get bored or whatever. I did this, I timed it. It was 34 minutes, I think, to do the whole thing, which does sound crazy, but put on a TV show or something, watch some YouTube videos, listen to an episode of the People of Azeroth podcast maybe, and enjoy that little auto run swim all the way around. It sounds boring, it sounds tedious, but if you want to do the Hitman challenge, that's what you got to do, and you're going to get to Menethil Harbour, and you're going to be ready to rock. Okay? Thanks for watching the video. Check out the links in the description, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Everything will be in there, and I'll see you all in the next one.